After I learned to put oil in my coffee, I never spent money on it again. And the result is excellent. To start our tip here, I have 300 milliliters of water. I'll need a little jar, and I'll pour all this water into the jar, just like this. Now next, I'll need 2 teaspoons of coffee. If you want, you can also use used coffee. It works great. Now we need to mix it very well. After mixing well, I'll need a glass jar, and I'll pour all of our mixture into the jar. Guys, I only learned this tip after moving to the countryside. This happens a lot here, and my aunt taught me this, and since then I always do it. Now next, I'll pour our oil over the water. Remember that used oil works too. I'll need to fill it up to the top of the jar. After doing this, I'll need to let our mixture sit here for a few minutes. Now we'll need a bottle cap, okay? And with the help of a pointed knife, I'll need to make a small hole in the cap, just like this. Now guys, I'll also need a piece of string. This one I took from a candle, but it can be any cotton string. I'll need to fold it in half just like this, and now I'll need to pass it through the hole we made in the bottle cap. It needs to stay like this, one part below and the other part on top. Now, next, I'll bring our mixture here, and I'll need to put this cap right here on top. It will stay like this, looking like a candle. And then, you'll surely ask me, but what is this for? Well, guys, we have an excellent repellent here, okay? A super potent homemade repellent that will scare away any insects in your house. And as I said before, since I moved here to the countryside, there are many of those mosquitoes that bite and leave those bruises, you know? And besides everything, it even gives a certain charm to your house. And besides that, this natural repellent can also protect your house against other insects such as cockroaches, flies, those little annoying flies at home, and others, okay? And besides, it burns here for hours because it will be in contact with the oil. So, this tip here is pretty cool. I'm sure you'll love it and need to do it at your house. This trick is simply wonderful. It's a very easy tip to do, but of great utility. My aunt lives on a farm and there are a lot of mosquitoes and gnats there, but they don't get into her house, thanks to this magical mixture. So that's it. Take the opportunity and tell me a rating from 0 to 10 for this tip here. I'd love to know.